Today I'm going to give you a quick review of the Kitchenaid Artisan 5-cup French press. Some people call these cafetières, but I would like to make the point that cafetière is a brand of French press. Just like Hoover is a brand of vacuum cleaner, this is called a French press technically if you're going to look for it online. It's from the brand Kitchenaid, so it's an American brand. It's well built, high quality. It cost me £100 to buy. Now that's a huge amount for a French press when you can pick up the glass ones for as little as £10. However, I think it warrants its price because of a few features that I'm going to talk to you about now. First of all, design. It's a classic design of a French press. Obviously it's not glass, it's stainless steel. It's dual wall stainless steel. That's one selling point. This will keep the coffee inside of it hot. I would say drinkably hot for at least 45 minutes to an hour. It's not like going to keep it hot all day or anything like that. It's not like a vacuum flask, certainly not. But if you was to have this as an after dinner party coffee pot, it would stay on the table and it would certainly last half an hour, 45 minutes, keeping the coffee perfectly drinkable throughout that period of time. It has a soft touch rubberized handle, so it's a nice to grip hold of. It's basic in design, but I think classic. It has the Kitchenaid branding on it. It has the word artisan on it, which if you are a Kitchenaid fan, you will know that the artisan style is sort of what they consider the higher end version of their brand. The artisan mixers are more expensive than the classic mixer, for example. It matches the kettle and the toaster and the other Kitchenaid products in the range. So it's nice if you are a collector of all the same brand, a little bit like I am. It's nice to have everything matching. The plunger is extremely well built. It comes apart for easy cleaning, and I tend to just rinse it under the tap. I don't take it apart every time. You can put the plunger in the dishwasher, however you can't put the coffee pot in the dishwasher for one of the reasons I'm going to tell you about now. You can submerge it in water, you can obviously get it wet, it's not like it's going to break, but you can't pop this in the dishwasher. I mean, it's very easy to clean anyway, there's nothing in there that gets marked, and to be honest, I tend to rinse it out, use it and then leave it, and then in the morning the next day I'll rinse it out again and use it again. You know, it's not that difficult to maintain. This is £100, as I've said. However, the selling point of this is that it has two special features. First of all, it has a built-in weigher. So when you switch it on, it will zero on the screen, and you can use it to weigh how much coffee is in the French press. The reason you want to do that is, first of all, if you are a bit of a coffee connoisseur and you like your coffee to be perfectly brewed, you should always weigh it and weigh the amount of water you are putting into it. Secondly, probably the more day-to-day reason, if you are serving coffee and you want to make it consistently the same flavour throughout, it's nice to be able to measure the amount of coffee and water in this pot each time, so you know that every time you make it, it will be the same, especially if you make that perfect cup of coffee and you want to keep it. Okay, so that's the first selling feature. It weighs. Very simple to use. You place it on the counter, it will say zero on the screen, you pour the coffee in, you reset it, you then pour the water in. The second feature of this is that it has a built-in timer, because you should really leave it for 3 to 4 minutes to brew, and it's nice to know how long it has been brewing for. So as soon as you've put the hot water in, you then press the timer button and the clock starts counting from 1 second, and it will continuously count until it zeroes itself again. It doesn't buzz, it doesn't make any sounds or anything like that, it doesn't tell you when it's ready, it's just a visual way for you to see that your coffee is going well. You get with it a little card, and I actually cut mine out and place it in the back of the cupboard here, which tells you how much coffee and how much water to use in consistency, and I tend to follow that. It's not the end of the world if you go over or below it, especially if you are liking to try your styles of coffee, but it's nice to have that reference. Pressing down the plunger is very easy. There is a good seal around the silicone rubber gasket. It's very easy to press, and I've noticed that I don't get many, if any, particles in it. Top tip, I find that if you pull the plunger slightly up after you have used it, you get a very nice pour because it removes that little bit of vacuum that you get underneath the plunger. Nice design. It would be nice if it kept the coffee a little bit warmer for longer, although most of the time that won't be an issue. It would be nice if when you put the water in, the timer starts straight away. That's just a little fidgety thing that I would prefer, although obviously it's not difficult to press the button. Apart from that, it's a well-built design of French press. It is 5 cups, which is relatively small because, if I just give you a quick guide, this is certainly not a 1 cup. This isn't even a 1 cup. This is actually a 1 cup. So 5 of these will make up in this at its full capacity. However, for me, this is 1 cup size. This is what I have in the morning. So I tend to find that if I fill this to the top, I get about 2 of these quite easily. Or if I do halfway, I'll get 1 and then a smaller cup later on in the morning. So that's my review of the Kitchenaid Artisan French press. If you're thinking about buying this, yes, it's £100. I think it's worth it if you like your coffee to be consistently good every time. If you're looking for a good build quality, if you already have, say, a KitchenAid mixer in your kitchen and maybe you have like the kettle and you want things to match, it's certainly nice to go for the brand and have everything matching. It's worth its money. I would advise you to buy one if you are thinking about buying one. It certainly looks nice and it's quite impressive to have on the dining table in a dinner party. People will definitely look at it and go, oh, that's a bit smart. So, any questions at all, please put them in the comments below. Please check out my other videos on my channel, and any comments you have whatsoever, please leave them. I tend to get back to people really quickly because I always have my phone on me. So thank you for watching. See you again shortly.